All right, hello. Good afternoon, y'all. Um, I'm honestly trying to honestly, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what is going on in particular with black women. Um, in particular in the spiritual community, but there have been a few that I don't know, sometimes they say some things that kind of make me it's a little off-putting, so I wanted to come and make myself clear about some things. 3 years ago when I moved into my home, um I was not thinking about anybody in particular on this website that I have had a beef with, or that has had some kind of weird problem with me, or that has spoken to family members I or claim that they have. I was not thinking about that. I wasn't, and I'm still not. It's still not really relevant to me, although I will speak my piece. But I do know for a fact that there's a couple of different groups of people that have made everything about me for some reason. And I wanted to come and say, like, I have been warding off some particularly negative energy that nobody, absolutely nobody, and it's extra stuff. It's extra. And I know you got some power or whatever, but it's extra stuff that I'm having to ward off of my Sabbath circles, and I can see it and I can feel it. And of course, as the high priestess, I am going to catch it before anybody else in the circle. Okay, well, really, Lilith catches it first, and then I catch it. What's left over. Um, and I think that this is happening because of guilt and paranoia. Um, there are a few of my clients that have watched some of the uh, kind of fake dramas that have been made up and created by I don't know and I don't care. But otherwise, my clients, they are dealing with it's not just about you. A lot of people on here have this problem to where they think that it's about them. You know, my clients have problems and issues that I mean, these people don't know you people, and a couple of people. There's a couple of groups on here, in particular, that they have kind of made. For some reason, it all became centered around Jamila, and I honestly don't know why, and I don't care about why. All I know is how to defend myself. Um, so let's talk about my Sabbath circles. None of my Sabbath circles are about any other witch on this website. None of them. I would never, ever, 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 um, gather up a group of people to go against anybody on this website. I can deal with you myself. That's not me being cocky. That's just what's real. Um, I don't understand why some of these people on this website, especially the ones that get plenty of views, if you're getting plenty of views on this website, you should have no complaints. Because what that means is that you have more exposure, and So I don't understand what the complaints about, why people are desperately attacking people, why people are desperately lying on people, and why they are doing the desperate acts that they are doing. It makes absolutely no sense to me. But what I can tell you is that, like, for example, our Beltane, if I do a group Sabbath for Beltane, it's about love and will and development of personal power. Or, like, for example, if I do a Sabbath for Lanasa, is to celebrate the harvest. Um, or, like, for example, the fall equinox. This fall equinox group that I'm doing, um, it's a possibility that the evil eye that we are warding off could be coming from you, but it's not about you. And I think a lot of people want everything to be about them. My clients, they they know people and they have issues with people that are outside of this website. So everything ain't about this website or other vloggers. Um I like I said, I would never. I've had people formulate hate clubs against me. I would never do that to you. I would never do that to another person. When we celebrate Samhain, it is about celebrating the Day of the Dead, literally. It has nothing to do with you. In fact, it's not even a discussion about you. And so there has been so much that has been going on, and this one lady in particular, I don't doubt her power, but with all due respect, and I've said it several times, you can't take credit for my family's magic. Primarily, most of my enemies, if I have them, they are of the same bloodline as me. They are of the same bloodline. Uh, and I have to remind myself of that because that to me is the strongest. And then, especially when it comes to family, you actually have an emotional connection to your family, usually. Okay. And, and then there is the fact of the matter of family that you do get along with. And me having the responsibility of protecting my family members that I love, like, for example, my Aunt Ernestine, I would fucking cut my right arm off for her. That's my heart and soul. I love her, right? And she's in the middle of that, my auntie. And then I got little cousins and stuff. So I got a life. You know what I'm saying? I have a life. Uh, and I have never in my life given a false testimonial on anybody. In fact, I don't go around just talking about constantly the things that you have done. If you've done anything to me, I know how to get past those things. And I just wanted to say that I don't want any beef with anybody on here. And it's not because I'm not strong and powerful. No, in fact, the more powerful you are, the worse is going to be on you. That's why a lot of people don't like us moon childs or us moon children. I was born on the cusp of Gemini, but as a moon child, it's karma, you know. Usually you have to worry about that with the Cancer, the Pisces, and the Scorpio, but especially the Cancers. So if you're able to conjure a bunch of fuck ass spirits on me and send them to me and they do something to me, I ain't really worried about that because, first of all, I'm a daughter of Lilith. I am the daughter of Lilith. Like, literally, if you don't know who Lilith is, look her up. Okay. And so I already know that. And I'm going to feel worse for you, because my spirits will send it right back. Sometimes they'll tell me or instruct me to light up a physical candle next to a rock or a stone or something else. But they gonna send it back. There is no reason why anybody on this website should be attacking me for any reason whatsoever. Especially with some of the rituals that I do. At the new moon, I actually bless my enemies a lot. People that don't like me, I don't even consider you to be my enemy. I actually bless you, but I just want to end the negative cycle with you and for you to move on and live in peace and harmony and let me live in peace and harmony without having to deal with no BS. That's it. Ask my spirits, they'll tell you. And I think that's the best thing because it doesn't make any sense and it's unnecessary. And I think that it's a weakness. I think that it's a paranoia that people have. Is, all that fighting and arguing and going back and forth. It's ridiculous. It really is. Um, so I got a couple of olive branches out on my front porch. I'm extending you an olive branch. But I can tell you, boy, you can be the most powerful witch in the land that can bring about death. I'm not worried about you because I'm a child of Lilith, of the mother of all demons. My mother controls all your demons and bad spirits. That's my mother. She's in control of all of that. And I'd rather bless you than curse you. But I can't, you know, I just don't like all the lies. That's all I'm saying. So, and, all of the fake shit, fake stuff, fake stuff that's happened. Okay. It's a lot of fake things that have happened for some reason. I've, yeah, it's like some artificial reality or virtual reality type of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm not worried about it. And please, God, for God's sake, please don't try nothing. Just move on. You take what's yours, I take what's mine. That's how I feel about the situation. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff that I'm dealing with too. I don't have time with that. I don't have time for that. I have a family. I have a family. I have children. I have a grandchild, and, things that I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Things that I'm dealing with that has nothing to do with people on YouTube. Um, so, and yeah, I've noticed quite a few people trying to discredit me or blockbust on me, but I'm not even worried about that. I have way too many people that love and adore me, whose lives I have saved. I have healed so many people without making myself sick. You know what I'm saying? Like I can heal people without getting sick. It doesn't make me sick to heal people, you know? So I'm good. I just don't want to be wrapped up in these beefs. I said what I said this morning about somebody. I already took down the video. I take it down. I don't want nothing to do with that. It's embarrassing. It's very embarrassing because I don't want people to think that I got that same confusion. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't. I don't have that same confusion. I have actual faith in my spirits. I feel very loved and well taken care of. You know, my mama will possess me. Lilith will put me under possession, and I become, just this person that can't be dealt with. You know what I'm saying? And hey, one EQ, you like that new song by Doja Cat? I think that she is paying homage to Lilith. Paint the Town Red. I believe that she's paying homage to Lilith in that new song. You know, so yeah, and if you very powerful, you better not throw nothing at me to mess me up. Oh my God, don't do it. Don't do it, because you may be able to cause like a temporary problem, but my spirits, boy, when they clap back, they clap back. They clap back. I'm telling you, and they have before, and there's been people that want to keep doing things. And what's crazy is that I don't understand why. This is what's crazy, and this is how you can tell some people don't have much good sense. I've actually came on here and validated these people's powers. What's the problem? I've had y'all block my money up, and I've said it. I've admitted it, but my spirits always, 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 always. You know, I've stated it. I've came on here and gave you validation for your power, for your destructive energies. And is that not doing you any good? It's time to move on. I think that after several years of going back and forth and doing the same thing, and you haven't transcended in that long or evolved or grew within your spirit, it's not about channel growth. Like, really? I started a brand new channel. I don't give a damn about channel growth. I don't even care about views. I don't care about views. Views have nothing to do with it. Now, I do have a website that I do, search engine optimization. You know, you trying to block up people's money, you better be careful doing stuff like that, because I don't know about that. That's like you got a death wish or something. So let's not create too much struggle for one another and just walk away and pretend as if none of, because I can do that. I can walk away from you and act like you don't exist. I am just like that. I know how to disassociate. It's a spiritual gift of mine. I can disassociate from you real quick and in a hurry. But the more destructive, the more destructive your powers are, the worse the kickback on that is gonna be. Seriously. And I ain't bothering nobody talking shit. I just have faith. I'm very proud to be Lilith's daughter. And I'm not even gonna go into what all that entails. You know? Lilith is my mama. That's my mother. She gave birth to me. Okay. And she loves me. Okay. You ever see a mother with children and she got several of them, or eight, nine, 10? Some mothers have like three or four, but like I do, I have four. And I don't do this, but I've seen it done before because all my children are special in a different way. But, Lilith, I have a lot of evil brothers and sisters in spirit, right? They're all my brothers and sisters. So Lilith sees me as not evil. She sees me as the better part of herself. She sees me as the pure part of herself, the untainted part of herself. She sees me as her kind of like, she sees me as good, and I'm very precious to her. And so that's what makes her extra protective over me because she knows that I'm a good person. She don't like people messing with me. So amongst all of her children, she keeps a real close eye on me specifically, and others. There's others out there like me. There's others like that, like her, you know. Um, do I believe that Lilith is connected to Abrahamic religion? Yeah. Do I believe that Lilith is primordial? Yes. She didn't just become into existence with Abrahamic religion. Lilith has been here. Okay. So they don't give her, they demonize her a lot and they don't give her enough credit. And that's okay. Okay. But it's just there's certain truths to that. So she doesn't really care about all that patriarchy stuff. She'll just do away with it. Even though we go through it, she is my mother, right? And that makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't never have to be afraid of nothing, right? And she protects me a lot. So, if you're wondering how am I able to do things that other people can't do, or, because I felt more picked on than anybody else, even growing up, even in my own family, I felt like picked on sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Singled out. Well, that would be why. And they do say that Lilith is the devil. A lot of people see her as the devil. I don't. Whatever you want to call her, whatever you want to call her. Uh, she's very righteous and perfect in every way. She's always on point and always on time. So I just, and what's crazy is that a lot of people have already tried to take so much from me. And what more do you want? What more do you want? Like, there's been many, many smear campaigns and things that have happened that I have let go of. And I don't know how you can take people. Like, you can't really, like, you can't take people. That's weird. That's like kidnapping or something. I don't know. But I guess if that's what you want to do, like, for example, like if you feel like you are stealing clients from me or something, or, whatever. I don't know what the hell the deal is. I honestly still don't understand it, but I'm just saying that, I'm good on all of it and I ain't worried about nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I just wish that I wish that there was more people that were like me. You know what I'm saying? That thought like me, because it's kind of embarrassing. It's kind of an embarrassment to the witches, the way, like, technically a witch is not supposed to even be worried about no damn racism or sexism. We ain't supposed to have to worry about stuff like that. Like, yeah, we have to deal with it very swiftly, but worry? Psst, what you worry for? You're a witch, right? So what you worried about it for? Why they so worried? Why they so tight and pressed about anything? That's not setting a very good example for our clients and people that look up to us. And I think I've had like maybe, I have a couple of apprentices, and then I've had like maybe 6 students throughout the years, and ain't none of them worried about nothing. I don't understand why. You might as well just, if you so worried and pressed and tight and you don't actually trust in what you're doing, then why are you claiming that you are a witch or whatever it is that you're claiming? That's still very unclear. I can tell you that I'm a witch. I'm an eclectic witch. I can't necessarily define what type of witch I am, right? Because I draw inspiration from, like, I do different things, not draw inspiration. I do different things. Like, sometimes my spirits might say, go gather up a bunch of leaves, or like what I did today, foraging, you know? Um, or sometimes I may want to get a bunch of crystals together, and then sometimes I'll just sit and meditate for a few hours. And just many, many different things. And then sometimes I want to get out in nature and do things outside. It's just, it's and you know what, I wanted to talk about this yesterday, but I didn't. And I probably should have, because I think that a lot of people needed to hear this. Nah, I ain't worried about nothing. I ain't worried about losing no money. I ain't worried about losing my home. I ain't worried about nothing. I ain't worried about nothing, because I know that it's all taken care of. And I ain't got to straddle the fence either. I ain't got to go back and forth. I ain't got to get down on my hands and knees to pray to nobody. So whatever. I already know it's taken care of. And my clients don't have to be that way. Y'all can do whatever y'all got to do. I'm doing the other footwork. Y'all can be whatever y'all want. But I wanted to talk about this. These organizations, kind of like Wiccanism, and nothing wrong with practicing Wicca. But it seems like in the pagan or the witchcraft community, there's certain groups. Like, for example, you got the Ifa community, and then you got Santeria, and then you got, the Haitian voodoo community. And so for me, I don't want to belong to any of those places. Not saying that it's anything wrong with it, but I just, honestly, I'm not saying it's anything wrong with that. But why do people feel as though they have to belong somewhere or belong to something? You know what I'm saying? That's just like Lilith is my mother, but do I belong to her? Does she own me? No, she don't own me. In fact, she encourages me to feel liberated and free. And, a lot of people think that Lilith is all about blood and rot and, darkness. And no, she's actually everywhere in nature. Like, y'all be surprised at her presence in nature and how she will allow you to just let go. I believe that tree hollows are connected to Lilith. And I got, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, I, and so that's what it should be about. And if it's about anything else, I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to beef with nobody. I don't want to argue with nobody. I don't want to expose nobody. I just want people to leave me alone and quit lying on me. Now, if you lie on me, I'm going to say something. And that's something that even Lilith wasn't anticipating. Even she wasn't anticipating that. And she's going to do something about it. She's already done something about it. She's already like honestly, but you know, I'm just saying don't touch. Look, but don't touch. Don't try to touch me. Don't try to throw nothing at me. If you feel like you need to reverse something and send something back to me, but you feel like it ain't being sent back, well, there's a sign in that. But honestly, when I do bindings on people, I only bind you from doing harm to me. I would not suggest anybody doing anything extra. If I bind somebody, I bind them from doing harm to me and my circle and my collective. That's what I do. I'm not going to bind you from being able to manifest for yourself. That's some bullshit. I wouldn't do, No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't just go around doing stuff like that. I don't care what they doing. I plan on keeping my hands and my feet clean because that's your business. That ain't my business. When you get to stepping over your boundaries, there's a problem. Okay. So, I do some very good bindings. That's what I've been doing throughout the years is binding people. That's why I still have a roof over my head. And no, I think it's funny, these groups of people, oh, you're going to be homeless, you're going to be evicted. That ain't going to never, ever, ever happen. If you looking forward to something like that, you going to end up out on the streets yourself. Because while you looking at something like that happening to me, it could happen to you. And I've seen it happen. So, and I'm not threatening you. I'm just, that's stupid anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, and it just needs to end. It needs to end today. It does. For everybody's sake. Okay. And Lilith watches. She glares at you. That's why a lot of people feel that negative energy if they have it out for me, and they get angry. That's who you're picking up on. That's Lilith. She is staring at you with either black eyes or bright red eyes. She is glaring at you. She hates you for attacking me. Lilith hates you for attacking her daughter. Hates your guts. And that's where you get that negative energy from. When you're not doing nothing to attack me or try to prove yourself or something, because I still don't understand that. Attacking people to prove yourself. And if somebody trying to come to you to pay for work on me, you might as well just forget about it. Don't take no money from nobody that want to do work on me, because Lilith is, don't do that. Because I don't bother nobody. I don't hurt nobody. I don't come for people that don't come for me. I don't make mistakes like that. Okay. I don't do that. And it doesn't matter how evil you are. Evil doesn't scare me. Yeah. Well, one EQ, that's interesting that you would bring that up. But Lilith can be she's very transcending, but she is very mainly when you see her in her form, she has her eyes are black, completely black, completely. She's completely black. Or sometimes they'll be glowing red, right? Uh huh. So um, somebody sent me a message on TikTok. I am very evil. Do a reading on me. You're just scared. You're not evil. You're scared. And I don't understand why, if you're scared, go to church. If you scared, go to church about what I'm saying. Otherwise, just transmute it. Transmute the energy is all you can do. 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 Trans I'm not afraid of anybody's evil. Sorry. You can't scare me by being evil. So, anywho, hmm that's just what I wanted to say. Um, I'm trying to think if it's anything that I didn't cover. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll see y'all later. I gotta get up to the stove. I gotta go up to the stove, get me some. I want me a Coca-Cola. I'm in the mood for some Coca-Cola. So I'm getting ready to get my butt up to the stove. I will see y'all later. Um, I'm not gonna keep being in a beef with these people on here. And you know what? From what Lilith is telling me, what my mother is instructing me to do is to just not pretend, but just treat you like you don't exist at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because it's stupid, especially when it's unnecessary and it's some social media crap. Because essentially, that's what I see you as, is just somebody in social media that, is a fan or something. Either you're a fan or you're looking for attention from me. Girl, I ain't never had that. Oh my God. Really? That sound like that would be nasty, sis. That sound like that would be nasty. Strawberry Dr. Pepper. I'm gonna see if they have some at the store. um, what was I saying? I forgot. Oh yeah, I'll forget all about you and won't care. So because there's just no need for all of that. If you're a real witch, why are you arguing with me? Real witches don't have to argue and go back and forth, right? And then be careful getting caught up in the trap of anybody can be. I was saying this to one of my students. Anybody can be self-destructive and toxic. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're powerful. Having the ability to be self-destructive and toxic to others doesn't mean that you're powerful. Rising above that toxicity. And if you just want to be toxic, be toxic. I live a good life in happiness, peace, and joy all the time. I don't let nobody bother me like that. If you bothered by me, move on. Yeah. Yeah, man. And especially that's, I don't mean to talk about our own sisters, but some of these, I mean, I'm like, are you an actress or something? Sometimes I feel like they're acting, like it's not, because it's too unreal. It's almost like a put on or a gimmick or something. Like they're put into place to just make black women look bad. Okay. I really feel that way sometimes. Like you can never tell. But that's neither here nor there. Okay. Anyway, I gotta go. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good day. I hope people find, or either they a demon or something. Is it a demon? Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say though. uh, Me and Lilith be over here drinking wine and partying whenever y'all go and try to take contracts out on me with demon. Or my children. Y'all be trying to go and y'all gonna do a soul selling contract. Oh God, that's so funny to me. Stop it. You hurting yourself. Don't do that. Don't try to do that. Please don't. Okay, because of my mother. My mother, she comes straight to me and tell me they done tried to do some kind of, they done wrote up something. They done signed it in blood. They done put some pig blood. Hey, Ashley. They done tried to do some kind of demonic contract, soul contract. Oh God. Hmm. Okay, guys. Ashley, I was actually getting ready to go, but I'll see y'all later. Okay. Bless you, Kitty. Bless you, Lena. Bless you. All right, y'all. Y'all have a gorgeous, glorious day. Have a glorious day. Okay. All right. Bye, y'all.